The 18 Inevitable Factors to Siafeng. August 16, 2005. 2. Ancestral inheritance. From our distant ancestors to our parents, each generation passes on its characteristics and a portion of its karmic debts to the next generation. A couple with yellow skin and black hair cannot give birth to a child with blonde hair, blue eyes, and white skin, or a child with black skin, curly hair, and a broad nose. Physiological characteristics also include body odor, which is also inherited. Those who have lived in Africa for a period know that body odors vary widely. Some people naturally exude a fragrant scent, some emit a fishy smell, some have a musky odor, and some have no odor at all. What we commonly refer to as body odor comes in more than 20 varieties that I have detected. People with distinctive body odors are generally kind and friendly, but the problem is that this inherited trait may affect their career choices. They may not be able to work in diplomatic positions or in service industries where they interact frequently with others. Who can they blame for this? Our ancestors not only pass on physiological characteristics to us but also some karmic debts. We often say, sons should repay their father's debts, which not only refers to obvious debts but also to hidden ones. For example, the debt of conscience. If you harm others by power or stratagem, create false cases, insult and blaspheme the greatest creator, destroy life, damage the environment, or kill the innocent, these debts will not only affect you but also involve your descendants. Let's not talk about distant examples. Just take China's Cultural Revolution as an example. How many innocent children were labeled as Black 5 categories and had their future affected? What crime did they commit? Why did they suffer such insults and discrimination at such a young age? It's not their fault, it's the improper actions of their ancestors that made their children bear some of the karmic debts. Superficially, it was the fault of the Cultural Revolution, but the deeper reason was the sins of the ancestors. If the world were peaceful and the poor had a way to survive, there would be no Qinsheng and Wuguan uprising, and there would be no birth of the Communist Party. I don't want to give too many examples for fear that some people cannot bear it. As long as we treat everything objectively and fairly, we won't waste time hating anyone or seeking revenge, but we should focus on our own future and how to be a better person. In conclusion, the karmic debts of ancestors directly affect our present and future. 3. Genes. Genes, which are linear double helix molecular chains connected by bases in the middle, distinguish different species. Whether it's soybeans, wheat, chives, spinach, apples, walnuts, monkeys, humans, and so on, they all maintain their physical, physiological, and chemical properties due to different molecular structures, which is the difference in genes. One species does not transform into another, just as a horse won't be born from a human uterus, or a watermelon won't grow from corn seeds. The fundamental reason lies in the molecular structure's incompatibility. From this alone, we know that species are not the result of evolution but rather creations of the greatest creator. Biologists often mention inherited genes, but genes are not inherited, they are an essential existence, like air, soil, or rocks. For example, every drop of human blood or every strand of flesh contains genes representing the human species. Even if you take blood from thousands of people of different races, the genes contained within are the same. However, for a pig or a mouse, their genes in a drop of blood are different from humans, but the genes of millions of pigs are the same. But the information contained within genes is different, and this information is hereditary. This information is very rich, containing not only the changes in nature and human affairs over thousands of years but also the intentions of the Creator. Genes control living organisms and lay the foundation for human nature, akin to the palm of the Tathagata Buddha. It's difficult for us to escape from it. Genes can also undergo mutation, which is caused by special external forces or powerful internal forces. External forces like nuclear radiation, and internal forces like the beliefs of enlightened monks. The influence of genes on humans is mandatory, and the root cause of human suffering ultimately lies in genes.